Evening, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and welcome back to Labyrinth of Touhou. We've already, where we last left off, we finished exploring all of the floor 9, and we fought Nidori and defeated her, and got her into our party. And now we're dealing with the boss that's guarding our way forward. So some of the things I've adjusted. Well, for one thing, I upped Mei Ling's Mystic resistance to level 20, because this boss is going to use a lot of Mystic attacks. I also tried to increase Remelia's, because she was actually a little vulnerable to Mystic. So I got her as much as points can spare. As I mentioned, affinities are very expensive, skill point wise, which is technically why I'm so far behind on building up a lot of my characters, is because I keep increasing affinities ahead of time. This will actually help out later on, because it means we don't have to worry about it. And any spare points I gave, I just kind of gave to Komachi. It wasn't too special. As for equipment, I went ahead and re-equipped the silence resistance item, because this boss does use silence. I also gave her the paralyzed ring, so she should be immune to paralysis and silence at least. And then I gave her the Star World bracelet to give her a plus 128 mystic resistance. So she's really tanky, and she's going to need to be tanky because the boss also can do poison, and I don't really have very good resistance to poison. Other than that, well, for one thing, let's go ahead and swap out this Ring of Hades for something better. It's not really anything better. I could buff everything. No. I'm going to go ahead and just buff her speed. I want her to be reasonably fast. She's third fastest character. That's pretty good. As you see, I have the standard start here. I have two of my tanks, my buffer, and my defense buffer. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much defense buffing I'm going to be doing. Also, one thing to note, Marissa is going to be useless in this fight, even though I haven't really been using her in any of my fights lately, except for clearing. This boss is using Mystic attacks, and she is very highly resistant to Mystic attacks, which means Marissa is useless. And Rumia as an attacker is completely useless, but but she has another role that I might be able to use her for. So with that explained, let's go ahead and get into this fight. It's noisy ahead. Is someone there? That's... Ugh, she's strong. She's too much for me alone. She's able to fight Master and me off to this extent. She really is strong. It was right to take her seriously and fight together. But that ends here. I'll settle this right now. Ugh, this is disadvantageous. I'd heard that the intake group had another one that's powerful, though controlled remotely. What are you talking about? Lady Ran! Shen, why are you here? Behind you, you all. Yes, it's us all. How are you doing? Exchanging blows deep in this mysterious place. That isn't fun at all. Don't get us involved. We're similar in bringing in uproar to this space, though, so what are you doing here? Well, our job for now is to settle Gensokyo's incident. And we had heard from Sene and Renosuke about you all hustling here as well. They're related, are they not? So that's how it is. I'm satisfied now. I heard that incident source was the Hourai Barrier Guard. I thought you were suspicious. What? I'm being questioned again? Jeez, give me a break already. Wait, that's not all either. We don't have any idea what you all just realized. Explain, won't you? Play dumb if you want. You're sorely mistaken if you think we will be fooled. There's no time to waste, Udon. I'll hurry the sealed room skill with the princess. Buy as much time as you can. Understood. Be careful on the way. There may be others besides these people around. You don't forget to retreat either. Don't get captured. I'll leave the rest to you. Aaron, wait. Ugh, I can't keep going. Damn it. Lady Ran. She said princess, huh? Kaguya's just ahead, right? I shall not answer that question. A sealed chamber, was it? Such a weird choice of words. Just what are you all trying to do? There's no need for words. I have no plans to answer. You all seem to be very fired up as well. Well, that's true. We can hear you talk after we have you captured. That's too bad. I'm not going to get captured, and while I'm buying time, I don't feel like losing here. Whether you feel like it or not, doesn't matter to us. Disturbers of Getitup, I won't let you go further. So we are fighting, she was referred to as Odange, which is actually her last name. She's actually, her first name is Reisen. As you can see, she has bunny ears. She is a moon rabbit. Yes, this game has, yes, Touhou has moon rabbits. And they do come from the moon. Anywho. So right now, we actually go first, which is kind of a shocker for boss fights. Let's go ahead and get ourselves buffed up. Poison. Oh, I see. I can go ahead and buff myself. Probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Summon underlings. As you know, she just summoned 3 underlings. They are Inaba Vanguards, Inaba Magic Soldiers, and that's just another Vanguard. It's completely random. It's possible to get 3 casters or 3 Vanguards. Magic Soldiers cast cast spells. Vanguards just do regular attacks. Also, it buffed Reisen's defense in mine a little bit, but nothing too serious. You also notice that Reisen's ATB bar went all the way down to 0 when she summoned. So, these rabbits have about... The warriors have about 18,000, these have about 14,000 HP. And whenever you've killed them, she will resummon them. Do you see a pattern here? If you are good at AoEs, you can get Reisen caught in a practically an endless loop. Sometimes she doesn't always summon. I've had her sometimes do an AoE spell instead. But in this case, with some characters, you can practically solo this boss just by constantly AoEing and just blowing up everything. But that's the easy way of winning. And if you do it that way, you will not get the item drop from Reisen. You'll instead get a bunch of really useless items. It's due to the mechanic of how drops are done in this game, which I'll explain later. But I kind of rambled on enough. Kind of need to get some switching going on. So for first things first, let's Jeez, what can I do? This'll do. Go ahead and do Thundercloud Sickleback. Perfect. I need to heal you. That poison's gonna be annoying. Alright, knock out in 3 steps on Reisen. 12,000 damage. She isn't weakened to fire, so don't expect anything from that. I'm gonna swap back in Remu. Spirit Gun here on Reisen. That was 7,000 damage. Sorry, it's hard to see the damage. Magic Drain. There goes all my SP. And a regular attack that doesn't do too much damage. Evil Ceiling Circle. As you see, I can paralyze them all. So what I have to do is kill Reisen without killing the rabbits. That's, well, I can kill 3 rabbits. If I kill any more than 3, I will not get the item. So that's what I'm going to have to deal with right now. So let's go ahead and swap back in you. Swap out you for the moment. Can I swap it? Who else can I swap in? Oh, I can do that. You can just focus. Go ahead and do knockout in 3 steps. Okay, 13,000 damage. Starter. Debuffs everything. So, as you can see, I'm now, she's now minus 50% in everything. So, it's not a good thing. I'll go ahead and swap in Remu again. I'm gonna go ahead and swap in, can't really use EQ at the moment. Who can I use? Swaku. Evil Ceiling Circle again. Stay paralyzed, please. Thank you. Moir's Iron Ring. Let's see if I can get this to work. It's mystic damage, so it's not going to do much. No, it didn't work. Okay, swap in you. Swap in someone else. What is it, about 40? No, it's a lot more than 40. Starter again. Okay, that's not too bad. It doesn't The minus 50% is the most that you can be debuffed, so it's not going to do anything at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and do a demarcation. It heals for a little bit, but what it does do is remove debuffs. I'm going to go ahead and do Thundercloud Sickleback on her. This will make her an even better healer, which is kind of the goal right now. Who else can I use? Let's swap in you again. Where's Iron Ring? No paralyze still. She has high resistance, but it's not impossible to paralyze her. Go ahead and use the last Spear of Gun here before the next spell hits us. We're gonna have to deal with those attacks again. What can I use? I can do Thundercloud Sickleback on her, I guess. Actually, what I can do is see if I can debuff Reisen. Nope. Discard her again. I don't have really good debuff resist, unfortunately. Evil Sealing Circle, please. Paralyzed. Trying to figure out who I can put in. That should be fine. You just focus. Thundercloud Sickleback on you. Sorry if I'm taking a while on my turns. We haven't even seen all the moves that Reisen can do, so I'm a little nervous. Another 16,000 damage. Discard her again. These are starting to add up. Magic Drain, that's a little annoying. Attack, that's fine. Alright, swap in you. Swap in. Who can I use? Swap in you again. Double slash, that's fine. Demarcation. That healed for a lot more, and go ahead and hit Reisen again. Really the tough part is just killing Reisen without killing the rabbits. Luckily, despite increasing magic with Reimu with all her level ups, she's still doing alright. Not much options here. Let's go ahead and let's bring in Kamachi. Rampage Elixir. Okay, that's a problem. That buffed all our stats by a lot. So we need to swap in someone that could die, like you. Alright. I could use this attack to try to do paralysis as well, but I'm afraid that the instant death will also trigger, so I'm not going to do it. 9,000 damage, not bad for a non-buffed attack. Lunatic Red Eyes, ouch. That debuffed everyone. But it's not too bad, it was just raw mystic damage. And unlike other spells, it doesn't debuff by 50%. So we should be alright for the moment. How are we looking? How are we looking? We'll swap you back in. Swap in. You. Swap in you. You don't have any attacks really, so go ahead and just focus a moment. Thundercloud Sickleback on you. Slash of Eternity on Reisen. 17,000 damage. Alright, swap in Reimu again. Magic Drain again. Double Slash again. Ouch, that hurt a lot. Lunatic Red Eyes. Ah, there goes Amelia. Okay, go ahead. Debuff that again. Awesome, all of them got paralyzed. So I'm gonna use this moment to get you on the field. Get you on the field. Go ahead and pull for rain. Like I said, if you do it the easy way, this boss is a joke. Like literally, it's just a joke. Okay, that takes care of the buffs. I want you to swap in you. Knock out 3 steps on Reisen. 13,000 damage. I don't think I'm doing damage fast enough is the problem. I want you to focus. I want... Oh, you don't have enough. You don't have any SP anymore. That's an issue. Gas Woven Orb. This poisons, by the way. Demarcation. Ow. Scythe that shoots to the dead, please. Discard her again. Swap in Yomu. Oh god, that's not good. Knock out in 3 steps. Got her. Alright, that was close. I mean, Railing is right now at 197 HP. It's a lot easier if you have some better group paralysis, but the only one I had was Reimu. And if I had Reimu a little bit faster and with a little bit more SP, this would have been a lot easier to do. But or if you had both Reimu and Sarnau, it would be easier to do as well. Fortunately, I didn't. Anyway, the warriors drop Machoke bracelets, which do the 20% attack. The casters drop balls of lightning, which does 20% magic. But the boss herself drops this item. Now the way the drops work in this game is if more than how it works is trying to think. Sorry. It goes in the order of like your I don't know how the order works, but I just know that you can only get at most 4 items in a battle. So if you get more than 4 items in a battle, they start to overlap each other. And that's why if you kill more bunnies than 3, this item won't appear, and instead you'll have another like Machoke or another ball of lightning. So that's why... So this is a boss fight where all the drop rates are 100%, but so the only way you can get this item is if you do the hard way, where you don't kill the bunnies. You have to kill the boss first and then the rabbits. Talk is cheap, They're all really strong, with just me alone. That's enough now. I've bought enough time. Well now, see you again. You'll try to chase, right? Let's meet again if you can. Wait! Marissa, stop! Eh? Ah, damn it, she got away. Reimu, why did you stop me? We may not catch her, and we should listen to what Ran has to say first. Well, it's true that the reason we entered here was to check on the Yakumo family. Well, I guess you're right. You're next, damn rabbit. Lady Ran, are you okay? Are you injured anywhere? Nothing major, thank you, Chin. But Chin, why did you come here in the first place? I told you to wait at home. I'm really sorry, but I was so worried about you, Lady Ran. Well, this time you really did manage to save me. The day where Chin would save me has finally come. Thank you, Chin. Lady Ran, and you all, you were the ones who brought Chin here, correct? It's less like brought and more like forced, but yeah, something like that. Well then, Rand, explain about this incident. What was their aim? I have no inkling myself. They said that I was Yukari's right-hand woman and attacked. Ah, that's right. And about Yukari, do you know where she is? And also, why are you yourself here in this place like this? Well, since we're at this point, helping Reimu might be best. Alright, I understand. Where should I start then? Just before this space came out, Yukari was acting odd. During the season, she usually is hibernating and spending the whole day asleep. But this year, she was rushing all over Gensokyo. Yeah, it seemed like she was looking for something. Korn said something similar, that Yukari's acting weird. I had also inquired as I thought she was acting oddly, but she just brushed it off. And while I wondered what to do, this incident occurred, and once the strange space opened, Yukari went inside. And in the end, I don't really know a lot. Unfortunately, this is all I know, and it's so much of what you know. Then, from what you said, Yukari will undoubtedly be further inside this place. Yes, that should be certain. So, if we want to find her, we can just explore deeper, but the problem is, Irin's group, they're up to something. Maybe Runosuke knows something about it. Though I wouldn't place much hope on him. Well, let's go ask anyway. Well then, Ran, what will you do now? Let's travel together. If Irin targets me, I'm not sure if I can win. I'll take your offer then. I'll lend you my power as thanks for Chin as well. Let's do our best. Ran has joined the party. Alright. So there you go. Tough fight. We lost one person. We lost Remilia. So we lost her secondary tank, which is kind of, makes sense. I haven't really been buffing her tanking ability like I have with Mei Ling. And even though I buffed Mei Ling's defense with every level up, it's still, even those little bunnies hit real hard if you let them attack you. So I couldn't really control them that well. So it was a little bit of a sloppy fight, but I did manage to pull through. I was a little worried because I wasn't doing like insane amounts of damage like I was in the last fight, so it was a little bit slower going. Reisen does have less hit points than Nettery, by about like 30,000, so it kind of evens out. But here's the item that we got from Reisen. Plus, all stats plus 30%. There's nothing really else I can say about that. It's plus 30, it's all stats plus 30%. This item does, you do get this item from a treasure chest later on, but it's a really good early game. At this point in the game, it's really useful to have this already. So, yeah, I'll definitely be equipping this to someone. But for right now, let's, head on back. Oh, yeah. Gotta go talk to Runosuke. Ah, Runosuke, perfect timing. Oh, Reimu, what's going on? There's something I wanted to ask. Have you heard anything about Entei's weird actions rather than, Yukari's? Entei? No, I haven't heard anything. Did something happen? Well, in that strange space, we found Ran instead of Yukari. From what Ran told us, we can be fairly certain that Yukari herself is inside as well. But for some reason, the Entei group attacked Ran, then kept on going and attacking us as well. Now that you say it, they mentioned something weird about a sealed chamber. A sealed chamber, that's right, inside the space? Irin sure thought it out. Now this can get ugly. What? What? Runosuke, you know something? Hey Korn, don't just talk to yourself, talk to us too. I'm sorry, I got lost in my train of thought. You see, the Entei groups caused an uproar before, no? The Eternal Night incident? You talked to me about it? Isn't what they use something like a trick, hiding the Earth from the Moon, like a sealed chamber? Oh, that's right, they said something similar at the time. We didn't listen, though. We just wanted the full moon back. So, if they use that sealed chamber skill, then what? Think about it. Using that trick inside that space might send all of Gensokyo right into it. That strange space is the source of the incidents. No one knows what it's really capable of doing either. I see, that's possible. It'll be like locking up the keys of a car. Such a weird analogy, but yes, it's like that. Even now, that strange space is slowly but surely eating up Gensokyo. That's definitely bad. I get it, so we need to beat Irin and the rest before they use their sealed chamber skill. Sorry for always pushing you to fight, Reimu. Just don't mention it. This is what we do, after all. That's right. Those who can't do anything, should just lock themselves up and hide. Anyway, Marissa, let's go punish that huge nuisance of a group. No complaints here. Can't do anything, huh? Harsh as usual, Reimu. I suppose I deserve to have been called that up to now. But I found my path. I'm not who I was before. With the ways I believe in, this incident, I'll protect Gensokyo from it. Just watch Ramu and Marissa. So yeah, something's kind of odd about Renazuki. And that was a lot of dialogue. Wow, that was a lot of talking. Let's go ahead and go to Scarlet Mansion. We'll swap out Marissa for now, and we'll show off Ran. Go ahead and level up Ran. Generally, you want to build Ran as a mine tank, kind of like Iku. I mean, you can build her however you want, but this is generally the better idea. Anyway, let's go to status, check out her stuff. Alright, she has relatively average stats for she has okay magic, okay mind, and then just average and everything else. She's relatively fast. She has very good affliction resistances, as you can see. She's practically almost immune to everything, except for status drops. She's vulnerable to cold, vulnerable to mystic, resistant to everything else. She has 5 spells. Multi-target spirit. Her attacks are magic-based, by the way. Fox Tanuki Yokai Laser is an AoE spirit spell. Not too special. You might be able to use it to help clear things that are already wounded, kind of like how Minoriko was. Princess Tinko is a multi-target mystic spell. It's good against things with low magic defense. Overall, it's not really a good spell either, as far as attacking is concerned. There's just better attack spells out there. Soaring in no Ozuno is a road target non-elemental spell. Oh, it's a composite spell. It uses both attack and magic. And because of that, it makes it actually worse. And here we go. This is the reason why you use Ran. 80 million Holy Boards, multi-target support spell that increases defense and mind. But it's not just the front row. It infects the entire party. It affects the front 4 characters more though. But all your characters in the party will get some benefit from this. And since debuffs buffs don't degrade while you're in the back row, you can buff your entire back row slowly with these 2 spells. This one increases defense and mind. This one increases attack and magic. Ran's a character I used on my final playthrough when I beat the game. She was where I usually have Iku. I had Rand, and I would just my second slot was buffing like defenses. Rand would be buffing attack, and I would just do that and just swap in the 4th slot as an attacker until I get enough people to all my other characters buffed up, and it really helps out. Rand's really good for as a support character. For attacking, I really can't say. Like I said, I built her as a defense character, not an attack character. But I don't think I'm going to be using Rand. I definitely wouldn't mind using Rand, but we already have an attack buffer and we do have a defense buffer. Not anyone that can do a full party buff like Rand can, but that's not really required for us. So we'll go ahead and swap in Marissa again. Another thing to note, though, is we have 20 characters now. So we're going to have to go and deal with that event over there with Sane. And yeah, so I'll probably go and try and do that next. See how that goes. Let me go ahead and cut the camera off here. I'm going to do some leveling and sorting out equipment and stuff. So I'll be right back, guys. And welcome back, everyone. I'm right outside the event. And this is another boss fight that's hidden in an event. Like I said, we meet the requirements, so we're going to be dealing with a boss fight. Now, some things to go ahead and note. I've equipped all of my fire resist gear again to Mei Ling, Remelia, not her. I'm hoping she'll just survive through raw hit points, and I gave it to Rainbow as well. This fight is going to be very familiar to a lot of us, or a lot of you guys. The bad news is, I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to, even though I know this fight front and back, I don't know if I'm strong enough to survive this fight. But there's one way to find out. Huh? What? I thought I just heard Sane's voice. No one's around, though. Then maybe it's that, you know, Sane's helpless voice, Sane's helpless voice as she gets eaten by enemies since she's a loner. Marissa, behind you! Familiar, huh? Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna survive this fight. Alright, swap in you. Great Hourai barrier. This is known as Sene's foe. It's just like Tam's foe, except a lot stronger. So let's go ahead and swap in some potential death here. We already lost freaking Kamachi, unfortunately. Who can I use, is the question. Can use you, I guess. It's not really good many options at the moment, that's the problem. Of course, if the Tebs, poisoned and paralyzed. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have the I don't have their stat resistance up. That's alright. Slash of Eternity. How much damage does this do? 17,000. This is gonna be a long fight. Healer you. $700 damage, wow. Zero damage, no debuff. Anyone I can swap in? Swap in you. Yep, there goes Remelia. I don't think I'm gonna win this fight, just letting you guys know. It's just kind of a fact of life at this point. Fortunately, there is no suggested level for this character either, or this boss either, which is kind of annoying. $1,100 damage. Wow. Swap out. Swap in you. Swap out you. Flowing Hellfire. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a fail. Even with buffs, I couldn't survive Flowing Hellfire, unfortunately. So I need more defense. But there you go. Go ahead and load that. Yeah, I can do that off screen. But this video's gone long enough with all the dialogue in the boss fight. And I got to show you what that event leads to. So until we're strong enough to fight Sene's foe, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone for a while. But hope you guys still enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm the Depressed Healer, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Night, everyone.